JB? What's that mean?
Oh, just initials, you know, JB. Everybody calls me JB.
I like that. It's strong. JB. Would you like to go someplace quieter to talk, JB?
Not particularly. You see, I have a friend upstairs in my room.
Oh?
No. You don't understand. Gentlemen.
That it's strong. JB. Would you like to go someplace quieter to talk, JB?
Not particularly. You see, I have a friend upstairs in my room.
Oh?
No. You don't understand. Gentlemen.
That it's strong. JB. Would you like to go someplace quieter to talk, JB?
Not particularly. You see, I have a friend upstairs in my room.
Oh?
No. You don't understand. Gentlemen.
Don't play coy, chum. The baby you're talking about those music. Oh, that. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm saving autographs. Never had one of Beethoven's before. Yeah, I bet you never had your tummy blasted by a 45 slug before. Upton told me who killed him. He couldn't talk, but he could play. He played these notes. These notes. Those notes spell the name of the murderer. A name that will be verified by his accomplices when they're picked up by the police. Yeah, I bet you never had your tummy blasted by a 45 slug before.
How we doing today, internet? We're gonna be starting Jak II pretty soon. I don't have much that I want to cover today. It's been pretty depressing on the internet with the whole Online Safety Act situation and the Kids Online Safety Act being pushed in the US, pushing censorship and mass surveillance. It's a huge problem. and I really don't want to talk about any of that stuff today. It's just gonna put me in a really bad mood, so I'm gonna try to focus on gaming today. We'll get started pretty soon.
Wait, don't go. I mean, about your being lonesome. Other people are lonesome too. So lonesome I almost gave up waiting. They said I was crazy, but I knew all the time. Way deep in my heart, I knew that someday, somehow, even if Azusa was at the end of the world, someone like you, I knew you'd come. There aren't any regulations now. If you still want to kiss me, please. Just so I'll know it's real.
How we doing today, guys? Guess I'm the only one in right now. Okay.
If you still want to kiss me.
Cool.
No, wait, don't go.
I'll boot up Jak II.
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the Metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just knew friends would need lift if Metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man!
Lucka balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks! I wanna go on the balloon!
You keep stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no! Here they come! Metalheaders!
Fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck!
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my...
No! This is so not gonna be fun.
The Rift Rider...
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah.
I'm pumping away!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
Jack, the core, construction site.
Poor Vin.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector. Stop!
No!
This is a no-hover zone! Stop! No! No! Nothing so far.
Exiting city.
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Jack! It's the metalhead leader!
Now you see. Without the shield wall disrupting my powers inside the city, I am my full potential now. So for the last time, give me the Precursor Stone! If the city must die, then we all die! Ah! I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time!
And that's why we don't like Core. He poo-poo.
Weapon, Jack. And I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
No, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Oh, should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
I think now's the time to act. The metalheads are so focused on attacking the city, they may have left their nest vulnerable.
Jack, you've got to get out to the wasteland and breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
Seal off the area.
It's kind of weird how they just kind of brush over Ashland's father dying. Like, no grieving process. A little weird. Ow.
Requesting backup. This area is open.
You are trespassing. Defense is coming online. Suspect
Whoa,
destroyed.
what the Oh, that's ass. fucking...
There isn't much hope now. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
Bullshit. I got close. Fuck! Oh my god, yes! No! No! Yes!
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the precursor stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
Oh, but this child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began. In the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the precursor stone.
Not for long.
Fucking Christ! Final boss of the game, bro. How did that do nothing? Oh my god! Come on. Yes! Beat the fucking game. We finally beat Jak II.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jak here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grub roots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts
There's the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
Thanks, Amos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, Willie.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
Bruder gets to work for the guard.
It's not my thing. Ten Hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
And this is why I'm pissed off that they made Jak and Ashley kiss in Jak III. What the fuck?
Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him
or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to
Rest
defeat
in peace,
this evil
Vin.
and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah! A metalhead!
Sig!
Sig! I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty-breathed, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The Rift Ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Ma when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now!
Why, you little... Why, you... That's not my beak! That's not my beak!
Watch your
Don't
pet.
touch it!
Jak, my boy, a future awaits.
A future where he gets fucking abandoned by his city. In memory of Morgan. I don't know who Morgan is, but they evidently meant a lot to some of the creators of this game. May they rest in peace. This is a beautiful freaking game. I think I played this more than I played Jak III as a kid. Man, they had a lot of work that went into this. All right. It.
Seal off the area.
Sacrifice is something you should do for your city.
Yeah. This area is open.
Here's another chance to prove your knowledge of the city.
Rest assured, I will destroy the metalheads.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Sacrifice for your city, and all will prosper. You are safe?
Be advised. Moving to next sector. I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
I knew it.
This is a no-hover zone! Nothing so far.
Follow me to a...
Good work, Jack.
You are safe inside the walls with me.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector. Please advise. Suspect's description. Sweeping for suspects.
I'd like to see you find this place. Impress me, Jack.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot.
I really don't know where that one is. I've been trying to find that one on another save too.
Sweeping for suspects.
Just gonna pause it right here and take a quick little break and we'll get right back to it. See y'all in a few minutes.
I almost gave up waiting. They said I was crazy, but I knew all the time. Way deep in my heart, I knew that someday, somehow, even if Azusa was at the end of the world, someone like you, I knew you'd come. There aren't any regulations now. If you still want to keep me, please.
secret police. No one has ever seen the leader. And look at that kid ride that surfboard in. And the best way to combat the evil is at the source. The evil is at the source. The evil is at the source. The evil is at the source.
I'm not afraid of anybody who's afraid to fight in the open.
The Octopus Gang is working again. Private detective.
He's sure public enemy number one then, isn't he?
In the International Secret Police. No one has ever seen the leader. And look at that kid ride that surfboard in. And the best way to combat the evil is at the source. The evil is at the source. The evil is at the source.
All right, we are back. Gotta check on little Miss Pup and how she's doing. Guess I'll keep her with me usually for a good portion of the day if I'm not sleeping, and I'll spend time with my with the little pup. I feel like I got something in my throat. I'm sorry. And yeah, when stream time comes around, I'll leave her downstairs with my parents for a little bit. Come out here and come up here. Just stream for a little bit, which is nice. Cannot see shit. Not sure what to talk about or what to do now. There's not much going on today. The whole internet is in a kerfuffle. Censorship, because they're trying to turn the argument of we want our privacy and we don't want to have to give government IDs to access websites. And everybody's turning it into, oh, you support CP. Like, no, dude, go fuck yourself. If you think that having a surveillance state is okay, it's not. The Kids Online Safety Act is being looked at again this year. People thought those bills got dismissed. No, they just keep getting rewritten and then reintroduced. They're talking about it again and they're gonna make a vote again this year. And you need to contact your representatives and have them strike it down. This is ridiculous. It goes against every American value that privacy stands. And it's all under a facade to protect kids, but it doesn't protect kids at all. People are trying to act like kids don't go and work around all of these solutions. They're thinking that if we just put a hard limit, age check, and force websites and companies to comply, well then everything's gonna change. Well, no, it's not. There's gonna be private websites that are gonna come up. People are just gonna stop using places like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They're gonna stop using all those websites. They're gonna go to sites that actually respect users' privacy a lot more than having official government IDs linked to databases. I mean, you're asking for everybody to be doxxed and for a lot of crazy bad shit to happen. And I don't know why you would want to stand for that. You're acting like kids aren't gonna find VPN services that don't comply with EU and UK and maybe even US laws. There will be new websites that will be independent. The internet will have free areas that people will access, and you're not going to be able to stop it just by some silly law. This isn't going to protect kids at all. They're just going to find workarounds. And the people who want to distribute the actual harmful material that everybody's worried about and that we really need to be concerned about, the people who are trying to distribute this material and actually traumatize people, they are also going to find workarounds. You think they're not smart enough now? Just wait. You'll see that this will do nothing. If it ever passes. It's just gonna make everything worse. It's gonna punish people who are actually using the internet and not doing anything wrong. It's gonna punish people who are trying to sell various different things. It's gonna punish all of your media. It's gonna punish your politics. We're already seeing ban waves of media in fucking UK where they're not talking about immigration issues. They're not allowing you to see any of the posts because you have to prove who you are with an ID. First wave is going to be VPNs, and then the second wave is going to be independent websites that are operating outside of the country, and it's going to be spread by small communities. It's so fucked, and the world is so depressed about it, but you need to like actually fight back. It's really depressing. But in some good news, the Japan Federal Trade Commission, or Fair Trade Commission, my bad, they put an injunction against Visa and MasterCard for trying to block and impose unfair trade issues. It's pretty good, at least on that front. But I mean, that's really not gonna mean much when, hell, you're gonna be exposed for who you are just by trying to use the internet in any meaningful way. I don't see how this is gonna end well for anybody. Well, welcome to the most boring podcast with lo-fi background music. Hey, so how you guys doing today? How's y'all Sunday? Hope that has been at least somewhat chill. Good. What about you? Oh, that's good to hear. Glad that it's just been chilling for you. That seems to be nice. Alright, I guess there is a little bit of a video that I haven't seen before on the bill, so let's
welcome back.
Take a quick look at it. It's from Hero Hey. He likes to cover different gaming topics and internet related things, so let's go and out.
Welcome back, guys. So just yesterday we talked about the situation unfolding in the UK with new regulations forcing people to give up their personal information such as face scans and credit card information, all under the guise of trying to protect children. We'll revisit this in a second for anyone who may be out of the loop on that situation and the context there. We'll briefly take a look at just a few paragraphs on this article explaining what's been going on. But first, I want to get right to the new situation, as similar stuff is actually unfolding right here in the US. As just hours ago today, a lot of people are talking about this tweet. It says, the Kids Online Safety Act is the US equivalent of the EU's Digital Services Act and UK's Online Safety Act. If passed, it will lead to digital identity, total de-anonymization of the internet, and massive censorship. It was reintroduced to Congress May 2025. And indeed, we can see this over on congress.gov, S.1748, what they once again called the Kids Online Safety Act. Although it's currently only in the introductory stage, this is also clearly not good news, especially with all that's currently unfolding across the world. Various governments trying to seize as much control over the internet and individuals as they possibly can, and payment processing corporations trying to censor things and also achieve as much control as they possibly can too. And groups like Collective Shout over in Australia propagating this stuff with the payment processors, and we can see what are governments doing. Are they trying to protect people and fight this stuff? No, they seem to love it. Of course, they'll try and frame it like they're protecting people. Yeah, they're trying to frame it like they're protecting children, but we all know better. Admittedly, there's not too much information out just yet about the specifics of the bill, but I think we can reasonably presume what this is about. And so let's briefly hop back over to vocal.media, this article we started with about what's happening in the UK. We'll just read like these paragraphs right here probably. So it says, the UK Online Safety Act is out and it's already causing havoc. In a digital era where privacy is already on life support, the UK's long-anticipated Online Safety Act has officially become law, and its real-world consequences are emerging faster than many expected. championed by the government as a framework to protect children and users from harmful content. Critics argue the act is less about safety and more about surveillance. Now that the law is active, its effects are starting to ripple through UK internet spaces, and the concerns are loud, urgent, and increasingly justified. We'll take a look at this section too, actually. This is also very important. So they say, under the guise of reducing anonymity and curbing abuse, the law empowers Ofcom and approved platforms to require government-issued ID, facial recognition data, or other personal information to verify user identities, even on apps or forums not traditionally considered quote-unquote high risk. And here's the kicker. The data doesn't just sit on your phone or with the app. It's a part of a centralized, regulated system. In other words, if you want to use the internet in the UK like a normal person, you may have to dox yourself to the government first. That's a level of exposure many civil liberty advocates say crosses a line. We were told this is about child safety, says Priya Merton, a digital rights lawyer with the UK-based group Open Privacy Alliance. But what we're seeing is the creation of an infrastructure that can track, monitor, and punish speech. Arrests for online speech. Merton points to several disturbing cases already emerging in the law's wake. One involves a 19-year-old arrested in Birmingham after being reported for quote-unquote offensive comments on a private Discord server. Although the original context was a heated argument over politics, the content was flagged via moderation algorithms now required under the new law and forwarded to authorities. We're witnessing the criminalization of speech, Merton says, and the worst part, the infrastructure now exists to make these arrests easier. And that's already proliferating in the UK. For example, take a look at this top post from 20 hours ago on the subreddit UK Politics, titled, Elite Police Squad to Monitor Anti-Migrant Posts on Social Media. Top response reading, Dear the police officer reading this, if your job is to waste my tax money by sitting on your fat arse scrolling through Reddit and Twitter to keep an eye on people realizing that the government of the last 30 years have lost the plot and that they'd rather their community be safe, the HR advisor who described you as elite was only doing it to spare your feelings. Go transfer to a county line/SA gang crackdown division if you want to actually live up to why you wanted to become a police officer instead of just doing easy work. The comment right below that saying, we should deport all migrants who have come illegally. Any legal immigrants who commit crimes should be deported. Immigrants should not be able to claim any benefit until they obtain ILR, at which point it is determined on their contributions. Migrants have no access to social housing, no hotels, no spending money, nothing. NHS surcharge to continue. And you gotta wonder if that person's gonna get a knock on their door from the elite police force over that comment. Another top comment reading, look, I'm not a fan of the way some people talk about immigration, but can we just stop with the authoritarianism, please? If government actually showed they cared about people equally, properly, and not just play lip service to the notion while constantly doing things that prove otherwise, actually care about our boys not doing well in school, for example, for genuine reasons instead of demonizing them, actually care that houses cost stupid money, that the NHS is on its knees and actually fix stuff, people would have less reason to scapegoat the blame of their hardships onto anyone else. If life here is actually good and enjoyable for people in the UK, then people would be happier, and their posts would reflect that. The angry posts, regardless of the rationale or ideology behind them, is indicative of dissatisfaction and unhappiness, if not outright suffering, even and when blame is being misplaced. Fix that for people, they'll be happier. Then you all wouldn't need to go crazy with frankly expensive surveillance and speech suppression. And similar stuff unfolding in Australia. 8 days ago from our Australian Politics, this post titled, Face, age, and ID checks using the internet in Australia is about to fundamentally change. The article itself says the Albanese government trumpeted the passage of its legislation banning under 16s from social media, which will come into effect in December, but new industry codes developed by the tech sector and e-safety commissioner Julie Inman Grant under the Online Safety Act will probably have much larger ramifications for how Australians access the internet. Measures to be deployed by online services could include looking at your account history or using facial age assurance and bank card checks, identity checks using IDs such as driver's licenses to keep children under 16 off social media, will also apply to logged-in accounts for search engines from December under an industry code that came into force at the end of June. The code will require search engines to have age assurance measures for all accounts. and where an account holder is determined to be aged under 18, the search engine would be required to switch on safe search features to filter out content such as adult material from search results. 6 more draft codes being considered by the e-safety commissioner would bring similar age assurance measures to a wide range of services Australians use every day, including app stores, AI chatbots, and messaging apps. A top comment on this one saying, simply put, this policy will be impossible to enforce. Age verification every time I use a search engine like Google. Okay, so the major corporate-owned search engines sign up 1%, and comply. That leaves all the other options that I'm not going to go listing, but they are all browser alternatives that focus on user information and data protection. As far as I'm concerned, what's at stake and what should be considered is being ignored. Why is it that anytime our government proposes new legislation or laws to supposedly protect us and keep us safe, we never ever discuss the possible abuse of power that could be conducted if we ever faced a government that was authoritarian and oppressive? It's not about if you think it could happen or will happen, it's always a possibility. It's about the risk involved. We have already, over the last 20 plus years, shot ourselves in the foot as society on a global scale. We just hand new powers to governments on the promise of a safer society and the necessary to protect ourselves. When are we going to wake up and realize more laws, regulations are rarely the answer for long-term safety? Enforcement of what's already in place and has been working for hundreds of years is what's required. It's that simple. Yes, this technology that's newish in the terms of hundreds of years, but still the same as it's always been. More government regulation is rarely the answer. Informing and education, supplying us with information. Regulate the industries that peddle the very things you're trying to protect our children from, but you don't do that because lobby groups with huge endless pools of wealth lobby you not to. Meanwhile, you regulate, enforce, and enslave the people and allow the corporate sector to exploit us, unhindered by regulation. It's time government got back to protecting the people from being exploited and started.
I mean, that's pretty much what it boils down to. They don't ever regulate Google or Facebook or any of these websites. They happily take all of their money, and it's like, why the hell is it okay for like Facebook to be advertising porn when there's minors on there? And then you want to punish us because we're able to see the porn without the ID, but Facebook should be the one held liable for showing the porn advertisement in the first place. This is fucking ridiculous. The internet's about to fucking die as we know it. I am not happy about it. This is pretty fucking depressing. I really didn't want to get into that too much, but I mean, kind of important to talk about. Things are changing. Definitely do your research on the Kids Online Safety Act and make sure you know what the hell everything is gonna be in there, because when you do actually read everything that's in that bill, it's not gonna be pretty. You're not gonna like what you see there. Alright, I think I might end this stream here and then just go live a little bit after I eat dinner and start a new game of something else on the PS2 side of things. Shoot. I really don't have anything else to say or review or take a look at right now. So yeah, I'll be back later tonight. Peace.